Okay. I think we're finally ready to get going. So, I'm going to swap the scene. And there we go. Hey, what's up, guys? We're gonna play through the Pikmin series on Thursdays now. Pikmin series is one of my favorite. I'm gonna 100% them. I might do a bonus day where I play challenge mode or something like that. For each game. But I'm not a big fan of the challenge mode. My favorite thing is to actually play the thing. So let's get started. We'll just get rid of one of these. I don't really care about any of them, so. Sit back and enjoy. My name is Captain Alamar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no, better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. So here we are. We play as this weird looking little dude. And he can walk around, but that's about all he can do right here. Our ship is certainly in a state. So let's explore a little bit. If we look around here, we might see some interesting things. Like this little thing with a 5 on it. And a cardboard box with a 10 on it. But nothing major except... what's this? Interesting. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. The seed that the onion dropped took a root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of the wind. I cannot help but think it is calling for me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Extraordinary, when I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and X as well. This camera controls. Great. Alright. So now we can zoom out and actually see some stuff. So yeah, here we are. We have one Pikmin who we can throw, we can whistle, we can direct, and we can dismiss. And this guy right here is going to be the start of our army. And he is so important that we shall give him the most important name of... What is happening? I've never seen that before. I guess it does that if you take too long. We shall name him Steve, and he will build our army. And if you understand, Steve is a legend. Steve, in fact, is a trooper. But yeah, so this is Pikmin. Always been one of my favorite games. Ever since the moment that I have to give credit, ever since the moment that I watched Sugar Conroy's playthrough, I have loved Pikmin. 2 is the one I saw first, and then I went back and watched Pikmin, and love it just as much. So, I've played through these several times. Pikmin 2 I've played through the most. And this one is probably the one I've actually played through the least amount of times. The one I've played, let's see, I played 2 the most. 3 I've beaten a few times. So yeah, this one's definitely the least played. So a lot of people don't care for this game. It's a real-time strategy type game where you have to start a task and wait for it to finish. So I sent them to do that, and now I had to wait on them to get done. And now they're done, I can send them to do more. So I need to build up my numbers so that I can do more things at once. But I also have to wait on them, even when there's like these few things. I have to wait on those two to do things. So they carry things, right? Kind of like ants. They just carry stuff around. But oops, these guys didn't grab. And they're very stupid. But the more Pikmin you put on a task, the faster it goes. So me putting 2 on these pellets makes them walk faster. And so we can get things done a little quicker. Alright, so it says now we have 14 Pikmin, which is enough to start exploring other things. So, you'll notice that we started with getting these pellets that had numbers on them, right? If you notice, there's something else here that has numbers on it, and it looks like there's something behind it. So let's see what happens if we throw some Pikmin at this box. And there we go. If you throw 10 Pikmin on this cardboard box, they'll push it. It's like a physics problem. How many small creatures do you need to have pushing to overcome the force of friction? So now that Olimar has Pikmin, he has a chance to save his ship because, you know, they carry things, and he has his parts scattered everywhere. And there is his ship's engine. Luckily, it was close by. But unfortunately, we need 20 Pikmin to carry it, and we only have 14. So that means we need to explore a little bit. The C-stick is good for directing Pikmin around so that they don't get stuck on stuff, because they tend to do things like that. Over here we have a gate that we can't pass. It's made of rock, and the Pikmin can't destroy the rock yet. Say there will be a way to get through there in the future. We're just not at that point yet. So yeah, this is the cycle of the game. Grow Pikmin and solve the puzzles. I have been itching to play some Pikmin. Like earlier today, I was like, ooh, I get to play Pikmin today. I get to play Pikmin on stream today. I haven't played Pikmin in so long. If you notice, that guy that I just whistled at tripped, and so Pikmin have a random chance to trip, which is very annoying. So we'll just be walking somewhere, they'll trip, they'll fall, which makes them more susceptible to enemies, to getting left behind and not noticing that they got left behind. Just lots of things can happen. But here I will demonstrate. If I can get... I got most of them. That'll be fine. If we try to set them on this, they just kind of hit it for a few seconds and they're like, oh yeah, we can't do anything. Yeah. But now we have 25 Pikmin, and we only needed 20 to carry this engine, but there's nothing else to do, so we're going to set them all on the engine. Come here, Steve. I know you put in the work earlier, but you need to be on the front line, my brother. And now we wait, because that's just the nature of Pikmin. Now later on we'll be doing more things at once. And so we won't be just sitting around waiting on Pikmin the whole time. Which is very helpful. There we go, we've installed the engine. Luckily, our ship can lift off now, with the help of the Pikmin. And there they go. Alright, and then we get a journal entry. I've somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. And we have 29 days. And so tomorrow we will be landing in a forest known as the Forest of Hope, named by Captain Olimar. And so up here at the top we've got a a graph showing our change in Pikmin population. We've got how many we sprouted, how many we lost in battle, and how many we left behind at the end of the day. Let me see if I can... Like that, maybe? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Let's try that. Okay, so now we want to save. And here we go, into the Forest of Hope. It's a brand new day, and our goal is to just explore the surrounding region. See how it goes. The Forest of Hope. Okay, so instantly we want to immediately pull out all Pikmin. We want to throw... So basically today is raise more Pikmin day. And then we want... So we're going to put those two there. Then we're going to... So over here where I've thrown this guy is some grass. And when Pikmin pluck grass, they can find nectar. So now when they get nectar, they get a flower on their head, which makes them slightly faster, which is very useful. These guys aren't done yet. We're gonna throw these guys over here. We're gonna let that one guy just hang out on the nectar. We may throw this one on the other nectar, but we're gonna raise a bunch of Pikmin today, and so we're gonna need a lot of nectar. Okay, so right here we have our first enemy. This is a Dwarf Bullboard, and there is an easy way to get a quick kill on these guys. You just aim, toss one, and miss. If you hit one directly on the head, then it's an insta-kill. And any Pikmin that it would have been eating gets saved if you kill it. So he had a Pikmin in his mouth, and we got to save it. So yeah, the easiest way is just to throw until you get that quick kill on them. Now the rest of this, we just want to take out these pellets from these flowers, and notice that there are some that aren't red, and those will be important later. Okay, and then we want to grab this. There's one that can't make it, so I need him to come with me. There's not much he can do. So go right there. And now we've got 10. That we're going to use to grab this big tin pellet. And that's all that the reds are going to get today. Did that really not get him? Really? Come on now, bud. Alright, so we need to get more boys. So the point of flowering Pikmin is to get them faster, and they don't just walk faster, they carry things faster, they do everything faster, so it's really good to have a big group of flowered Pikmin. So that's the goal here, is to get these boys flowers. Get their flowers. Get rid of their leaves. And one more. Okay, so now that we've got them all, nectar is weird. So technically, you can get as many Pikmin as you want with one blob, but it's finicky. So the best way to handle it, see, like, I could have gotten everybody there, but it just works really weird. So the easiest way to do it is just to bunch everybody up and then walk straight through it. And see, we still even missed a few. But it is okay. It's not the end of the world. We got most of them flowered. So now what we want to do is attack these Bullboards. Okay. And then this is our first full-size Bullboard. So those others were Dwarf Bullboards, and now this is a full-sized one. And there's also a trick to kill these quickly. It's called the Bum Rush. And he's dead. Easy. And if you notice, some of our Pikmin reverted to buds from getting shaken off. Here's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. That was absolutely perfect right there. Another ship part. So that's our goal here, is to find all these ship parts that have been scattered throughout this area and all of the other areas. And so as soon as this one gets done, we're gonna take them and help finish off that gate. We're just getting a head start on it. While these guys are walking, those guys are hitting a gate, and I'll be here to collect. And see, that part you can actually see. It shows up on the ship. So some parts visually change the ship, which is pretty cool. They're going to trip. When they trip, they take a few seconds to get up, and I think whistling actually makes them get up faster. I'm not sure, though. So all we got to do is wait on this to come down. We're going to kill these enemies, and then we're going to get a new surprise here on day 2. So we got to kill this dwarf. Ah. No. Don't do things. Don't do things. Don't do things. Thank you. So yeah, these guys are dumb, and they like to do things on their own, even if they're not good things. They will do things that are not good. So now we want to carry all of these boys over this way, like that, to where they're not in the way. Because, 1, they don't have anything they can do right now, and 2, pretty much the rest of our day is going to get taken up right here. This is a yellow onion. And you might think, well, we had a red onion, and it gave us a red Pikmin. So a yellow onion, what's that going to give us? Well, none other than a yellow Pikmin. So, yellow Pikmin can be thrown really high. And they have one other attribute that is vital to this game. Yeah, so we're just going to build up our little yellow Pikmin numbers. So now we've got 2 colors with different abilities. Okay, so while we are waiting on some Pikmin to get grown, if you look over here, there's these little rocks. And so we're going to throw some Pikmin at those rocks and find out that there are these little glowing stones, and they just kind of pick them up. Get the rock. Come on now. Okay. And so what we can do now is switch. I forgot that this is GameCube Pikmin. Hold on. We can switch to bomb rocks and chunk some rocks. And look at this. They explode and they take out the rock gates. So we need our yellow Pikmin to help us take out rock gates. And that one's gonna die. Nope, he lived somehow. So I overshot the wall there, and he would have died if he had been a little bit closer to that explosion. So, yeah, that was interesting. Alright, let's throw a yellow here. And then throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to put 10 on this guy. Which is why we didn't get them earlier with the red boys. Yeah. So those guys give you a lot. Okay, one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're gonna get 1, 2. So the reason that they're colored pellets is because, and that was just explaining we can only have 100 Pikmin on the field at one time. The reason that the pellets are colored is because if you take a pellet to the correct color onion, you get bonus Pikmin. And so the most efficient way is to match. But sometimes I really just don't care. And just send them to wherever they go. Okay, so what we want to do here is we're going to grab these bomb rocks. And then we're going to grab that pellet. We're going to grab these bomb rocks. And bomb rocks get refilled every day. So in my eyes, it is better to use as many bomb rocks as you can. In a day, because if you don't use them, then you just lose them. So that's what we're gonna do here is we're gonna wait on this guy because he's taking forever. Go, buddy, go. We don't have much time. Go, 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 go. So every day is about 13 minutes. Ooh, we may not make it to bomb the wall that I wanted to bomb because I waited on him. We just lost a trip. A Pikmin to a trip. And that's going to put a damper in it too. But we're in the base, so as long as we're in the base... Come here, bomb boys. We're going to get some bombs out there. Oh wait, it did. We're good. So they were in the base, so they were all safe. However, if there are Pikmin not in your base at the end of a day, then they do not return to your onion. You lose them completely. And so that's not good. And you don't want to do that. So don't do that. We be out here saving Pikmin. Ooh, let me get that fan on because it's starting to get warm in here. Woo! Pikmin, what a great game. Okay, so now we've got our yellow numbers up there, which is exactly what we want. We're going to go right back into the Forest of Hope. And now we get to do some work. We took out that one wall, and there's plenty more for us to get done here. We're just going to start cleaning stuff out. So I'm going to start by opening up this menu and getting our reds out. You pretty much want more reds always. Reds are arguably the best type. They're better at combat than yellows. And so that makes a difference. They do a little bit more damage than yellow Pikmin do. Alright, so let's try to get some of these yellows flowered up. Got one trip. They're also less likely to trip if they have flowers. That's another reason to flower your Pikmin. Okay, let's get everybody. Nope, there's still one. It's really hard to get all of them flowered. But we got close, and close is good enough. Alright, so let's grab our reds and get ready to take out this baby board. Come on, get him. Thank you. Alright, let's sneak back here. I need you to not do that. Thank you. Alright, and now we're going to bum rush with 100 Pikmin for a really quick kill. Okay, and now we're going to do our first split. And so now, our red's job is going to be to break this wall. And our yellows are going to go on a journey. Even though it probably will take longer for us to go on our journey than it will for the reds to break the wall, it doesn't really matter. We have plenty of time. So what we're going to do is grab all of these bombs. That over there is an iridescent flint beetle. It will distract our Pikmin, and it can give us some rewards, but we're not really worried about that right now. We are worried about some bomb boys. First, though, let's make sure we make it to where we need to go this direction before we try to bomb optional areas for today. So let's throw a bomb rock in there. Chunk it. Yeet. So bomb rocks are also a weapon. Not just... Oh, we lost a Pikmin there. But we did get to kill some enemies. So we gotta be careful here, because if he eats a bomb rock, then it will explode and kill everyone, including our Pikmin. We don't want that to happen. So those are females, and females are okay. The ones we have to worry about are the purple ones. Those are the ones that can actually kill Pikmin. The females are no harm. Okay, so they just got done with that gate, which is great timing, because we might as well get rid of these guys. They can't hurt us, but they are distracting our Pikmin. Get them. Okay, so now we need to bomb this wall. It'll take at least 2 more. I think this is a non-bomb. Yep. So these black gates are stronger. There we go. Okay, so since we're here, this is the extraordinary bolt. We're gonna go ahead and carry that. We'll just put all our yellows on this. We have one that isn't, and so he can carry a sheer grub. And we're gonna leave our bombs right there. Next, I need to grab this. And while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and take this out. So we need to slip. Pikmin just love to get distracted. We're gonna slip in here and take this guy out. Oh, 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 oh. No, 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 kill him. Bad cutscene timing. Got him. Okay, we got him in the cutscene. That works out. That's a little scary. So up there, you'll notice another part, and we will be getting that part today too. I know some of these pretty nice tricks to get a lot of parts in a single day. Let's make sure we get exact numbers, because we might need more. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How far are we now? Through 5? Okay. It's a little bit finicky sometimes. And so, I guess I can go ahead and talk about how the Pikmin engine isn't the best. This is a good item right here. This one is a useful item. It shows up on the ship, but it also functions in the game as something useful that we will need. While we're waiting on these things to get carried back, we can bomb this wall. Will that break it? It does. Okay, great. So now let's head back to base. And I think there's one more we could technically get, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Okay. The next thing is we need to get up here. And so we've got to throw our Pikmin up here, but we can't just walk them because there's water. And Pikmin don't do good in water. Let's just say it that way. Okay, so we have upgraded our ship. We found enough parts to upgrade our ship and to fly further. Which basically means we can go to a new area. Okay. So if we go around this way and walk up this tree trunk. We can sneak around, whistle our boys, and then sneak around again. And this is the sort of hack way to get this treasure early. It's the shock absorber. You could wait until you have the ability to go through the water more easily. But who wants to do that when you can cheese it? Actually, yeah, let's carry this. Because we might as well. There's one more thing we can get, and we should have plenty of time to go do that. Let's grab 2 more reds. And we'll grab 1 more yellow just so we don't have to pluck any Pikmin when that Bullboard gets there. So we've made a ton of progress today. Whether you guys realize it or not, we have almost completed this area in 2 days. So yeah, next we need to get up here. Sneak past. This baby Bullboard is going to cause issues. Here. Oh, trip. Okay, and then we can just bum rush this guy. And then turn around and bum rush this guy. Okay, so here comes the tricky part. We've got to switch to yellow boys. And we've got to get... So we've got to throw like this. It's a little trick where your Pikmin carry your momentum. So if you throw it just the right time and with just the right angle and velocity, you get a long throw, and don't do that. And with the yellow Pikmin's extra throwing power, or throwing height, I guess, not really power, that lets us do some cool stuff. Okay, so now, drowning, you silly goof. Okay, so the trick here, we've got to get a lot of Pikmin through a little tiny space, so we just lose a few. And here comes a boss fight. So these are called Snagrets. And they suck. This one here, if we check the radar, that one does in fact have the treasure. So we need to kill this one And there are plenty of tricks. We got a really good cycle right here. That is almost death in one cycle. Now we need to run away. Get up here, get away. Okay. So now he goes away. We bait him back out. And since he's low, we throw. Because he will be dead before he can kill anything. And we have done it. New treasure. So now we need to get it. And now the trick here is put everything on everybody and pray. Okay, so we missed a few there, but the rest are okay. We may have to stop them early, as in they may not make it all the way back to base. But we can sure try. And ship parts do retain, I believe they do retain their positions. Let's start getting the non-essentials. The only thing we need, we really don't need, but the only thing we want to make it back is this ship part. There's a good chance that it won't though. 3, yeah, it's not gonna make it. 2, and 1, whistle, so we don't lose anybody. Alright. Well, we almost got that last treasure. And so that'll be a quick grab when we come back. But we won't be back at this moment. We've got other plans. Because now that our ship can fly farther, we can go to new places. And new places are fun. We didn't leave anybody behind, but we did lose some people in battle today. Unfortunately. Okay, so there are only 3 parts left in that area, and one of them we almost got, so we really did do a lot of work there. But next, we will be visiting the Forest Navel, because it reminds him of a belly button. Okay, so this new area, if you notice, there's something over there that you can just barely see, and that's our target. We're not even going to grab a full party of Pikmin because we don't want that many. So we're gonna set these guys to do this. And then there's this monster who's gonna cause us issues. Bring that down. Okay, so we've got to be on the lookout, because that guy will come back, and when he does, we want to grab him. But first, let's go ahead and see how this goes. A blue onion. It's almost like, and we're also in the water, it's almost like a blue onion might give us a blue Pikmin. I know it's a hot take, I know, it's crazy. Alright, so here comes Breadbug. That's what that guy's called, and he will do mean things. So we need to keep an eye on him. Hey, buddy, can you not do that, please? Uh-oh. Okay, that's a problem because we didn't have time to get... So normally what we would do is he grabs something and then you carry him up to your base, he bonks his head, and he gets hurt. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough blues to fight back there, or that would have been an ideal situation where he would have been bonked right here, and we could have got him one more time, another good time, back to back. And so that didn't happen. I wish I go so far away, I wish they would take the hint that I don't want them to follow me. But Pikmin are stupid. And sometimes they don't make sense. Where'd our bug friend go? So we're just gonna grab these blues and then start working on stuff. We'll have easier chances to get blues later. This area is not a great place for growing Pikmin, but we do have enough here to get the job done of what we need to get done. So can we grab this and carry it at all? This way, yeah. Hey, it'd be great if he would come pick this up. We could get him easily. Sometimes you do just have to, like, take your time and wait for the bread bug to do his thing. He chooses not to. So let's pick it up and see if we can trick him. Knock one of those things down. There he goes. And psych. You dummy. So now we've accomplished the task of defeating the bread bug, which is an important task. We're gonna let them work there. There's a lot of ways for the captain to get around and for individual Pikmin, but this place is like a maze for carrying things. Like, see, there's this little ramp that no one can use. But this right here is a free ship part for us. And some free blue Pikmin, I guess. Here we're attacking this wall from two sides to help it go a little faster. Let's pull out a few more Pikmin, 10 more or so. Just so we can get this gate down faster. How many does it take to carry this? That should be enough. Actually, it wasn't. Get on that. I chose wrong. I thought the space float would get back first. Turned out that it was the other way around and that the gate was broken down first. So what we do here is just work through this area. We're gonna break down that and flowerize on the way. No, no, I wanted that to go to the blues. It's okay. It's okay. I did say that that was all the blues we needed. Guess they're listening, just not fully. And they only got one nectar, so that was pointless. We got a couple blue flowers now. But now it is halfway through the day, and we have made no, well, I say no progress. We've got 2 ship parts, and we found a new type of Pikmin, so I would call that good progress. That is called a honey wisp. If you hit it, it carries an egg that drops nectar, which we can use to flowerize like 0 blues, even though that's the goal. Man, this game's brutal right now. There's another one. Okay, let's try again. Maybe we can get some blues in there this time. There we go. I did not mean to do that. So that's a little geyser that they opened up that I can use to get back to base as the captain. Okay. So these are bridges. And you've got to put your Pikmin on them and they will slowly build it out of the pile of twigs. So this might be a problem with these puffy boys. Let's get our reds. And set them on the puffy boys like this. So they will keep attacking. How do I get back up there? No, don't do things. People do things when I tell them not to do things. I don't like that. You got this. You got this. You guys got it. I just got hit. Don't do that. Okay. So we got the main ones done. Sneak stalk around here. We might get one more treasure piece today. One more ship part. But we've got a couple of obstacles in our way here. Like this bridge. Okay. Let's start with you. Come here, Wally Wog. So these guys are scary because of the way they work. They will jump up and slam down on top of your Pikmin, and you've got to throw but whistle before he jumps down so they don't get thrown. Once you know how to deal with them, they're not that bad. So this is my little trick. So now he's dead easily. Let's get these guys on here. They're probably going to try to carry stuff, which I don't want them to do. Get him. Go, boys, go. Yeah. Okay. So here we need to take the blue boys around. Come on, man. What are you doing? We're gonna carry the blues around here to start on this bridge. Even though they won't probably get done, at least they'll get started. And all of these guys are gonna get this bridge. Oh no, 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 you're in the water. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Come on. Okay, so if they get in the water like that, you just have to whistle until they get back out. Okay. Come on. Get out of the water. No. Come on, man. You're going to be the reason that we don't get another ship part today. And now they're going to do that. Which I guess is fine because I need it anyway. Get up there and build the bridge, people. The blues might get finished before the reds and yellows because of this whole thing. This is the bread bug's nest. It should go away because the bread bug is dead. But I don't know. Okay. Wow, that was painful. Let's immediately... There's the gravity jumper. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do this now. We might could have pulled it off. Yeah, there's the timer. We have built the bridges at the bare minimum. Okay, for safety purposes, we're gonna whistle everyone and end the day. And in a surprise plot twist, we're not coming back to the Forest Navel tomorrow. Even though we made good progress, we've done some stuff, but we're not coming back here just yet. I would prefer to go back to where we landed originally, because that place is designed for Pikmin growth. And we need some blues, and we need some blues easy. And so the best way to do that is to head down here to the impact site, and there is one more part here, so we do need to go here anyway. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head back to the impact site. We're gonna pull out our blues. First of all, I wish we had like... I wish we could be in two places at once. I'll say that much on this map, because I could get so much done. There we go. So this will let me up here. We're going to put all of our blues on this tin pellet. Actually, we're going to put 10 of our blues on the tin pellet and let the other blues carry the posies. Get on the pole. I put you there for a reason. No. Go. Okay, thank you. Okay. Alright, that one's blue. That one's blue. That one's blue. How? No. Who told you to do that? No. One. So because there's so many pellets here, it really doesn't matter that they're blue or not. We're basically going to give all the blues all the pellets in this area. We're even going to give them that, some of this other stuff once we get through. Everybody go up. Let's get these pellets. Okay, well, we're gonna miss out on that one. That's fine. No. I want you over there. I don't want to be there. Okay, so now is when we really need to start getting... We're going to wrap it up on this part of the grabbing stuff game. Let's pull you. Let's put everybody through the nectar. Miss a few, but that's okay. Come on. We're gonna need, I'll say 20 yellows, and we will have some time at the very end of the day. So it's not like we have to do all this immediately. No. Don't fight the glint beetle. Just get bombs. Get up. Get up. Oh, yeah. Alright. Split. One, two. Three. Hopefully it's a 3-wall. That would be great. Okay, so now let's try and get the other gate broken. Does it take 2? Nope, takes the full 3. Okay. And now we have 20 yellows that we're going to send on this pellet. Then we have 46 blues. And the 46 blues... Get back. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Get back. No, you didn't get out. I whistled you. These little guys are annoying. So you have to wait till they open up. Wait till they charge up. Get everybody out of the way. And go for it again. Get back, get back, get back. And they will still slam when they're dead. Which is very mean. Get back. Yep. So we've stolen that one's pearl. Now we need to steal this one's pearl. Why didn't they attack? It's like they get in there and they just stand around. Why are they doing that? Because of where I'm throwing them? Yeah, that's better. That guy almost didn't make it out. Get back, get back, get back, get back. Ooh. See, they did a lot more damage. Yeah, that one died way faster than the other one. So now this one has a ship part. Let's make sure my cursor's lined up in a good spot this time like we did last time. And kill faster. And not take like 20 attempts to do this. Alright, should be one more round of this. Yeah, there it goes. Get back, get back, get back. Okay. So now, we send blues with their rewards, which are these things. These little pearls will give a bunch of Pikmin. And then we're going to put the rest on the 20 pellet. Then we're going to come back. Hold on. Before we do that, let's get this out of the water. That way when we bring Pikmin, when we bring the reds to get their pellet, we don't have to worry about them. They're going to carry this part, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's put up. We've got. Oh no. Keep ruining it. There we go. Put up all the blues. Put up all of these yellows. Now we have 30 spots, which isn't enough, so we're gonna have to pluck some yellows. Alright, so put up all those yellows. And then, as soon as they go away... put up the blues, too. We've got 2 blues. I think that'll be fine. Just give me some reds. And then we gotta come back and pluck all the Pikmin that are in the ground before the day ends. Because we don't want to leave them behind. We want them to come with us. Alright, now they'll go. And then let's get these guys on this treasure. And then we'll start plucking. And look, some of our yellows are getting flowered. So if you leave them in the ground for a while, they become flowered on their own because, you know, they're plants. They grow flowers. That's what they do. We can give this to a yellow, that to a yellow, but not you. Can you please leave? You're gonna cause me annoyances. Okay, so we've actually completed this area now by getting that. And we have also grown our blue numbers substantially, but still not enough. We still need some more. And I'm gonna try to do that before we get done here. Okay, so we got a red pellet. Come here, reds. Red there. And we've got a red there. Okay, so let's see if we can get anything good out of this guy. Nope, he's gone. This is another way to get all your Pikmin in it. Is you just swarm like this while they're plucking. Okay. Problems are arising. Let's get all these guys out of the way. We want our blues. Let's send this guy. Make sure we get this because it's pretty free. So yeah, blues and reds are our two most important types. So yeah, we're done for the day. We're just gonna pluck these guys. We have a grand total. Actually, I don't need to do that yet. Count. Okay, so we have a grand total of 84 yellows, which should be enough. 102 reds and some blues that I didn't get to count because we ran out of time. But we got plenty of blues. We should be good. Those pearls give a bunch of Pikmin, so. I'm sure they boosted the blues to way above the other two. Ain't nothing like a Dr. Pepper. I love this stuff. Dr. Pepper, if you want to sponsor me, that would be great if I got sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Yeah, so blues are way above everyone else now. Which is crazy how much those are worth. We have 21 parts remaining and 25 days left to get those parts. Now that we have blues, we could go ahead and finish up in the Forest of Hope, but I think we're gonna go ahead and finish the Forest Naval, or work on the Forest Naval some. But we have finished the impact site. We never have to return if we don't want to, unless we just need to grow Pikmin. Okay, first order of business today is to grab 25 yellows. We're gonna need 40 blues. And the rest can be reds, which should be 35. Yep. Cool. I am good at math, except that I'm not, because my calculus test went real bad today. Yo, the roommate is here.
Oh my gosh, you're playing Pikmin. Let's go.
It is Pikmin time
For real.
on the screen.
Which one?
This is Pikmin 1.
Dude, the OG?
Yeah. Some would consider the best. I would consider also the best.
How's the new one?
3 was great. Just didn't have the atmosphere time pressure deal. Yeah. This area is a little... need just blues. They didn't separate far enough apart. Okay, so I can't... He tripped. They have a chance to trip. It's very annoying.
So funny.
It is very annoying. Yeah, I can't lose anyone here, or we can't carry this part. I didn't account for that risk like I should have. Yeah. If I mess up the cycle, though... No, I messed up the cycle. Okay. We got him back in it, though. He's back in the cycle. He jumps straight up because there's Pikmin right on top of him, so he thinks he can get above them. Because his goal is to squash Pikmin. So if you do it this way, yeah. If you lock him in that stun lock, pellet to grow Pikmin. Specifically a 5 red pellet, which would grow 5 red Pikmin, or 3 of any other color. It's alright. The trick is to whistle your Pikmin before he comes down, because then they don't fly off and they come straight back into your party. And there goes that part in the middle of battle. Nah, it shouldn't. Good thing the world pauses. Green number is how many are in my party. Red number is how many are in the field, and the last number is how many Pikmin exist, including in my onion. So in the onions, that's what they're called. They're called the onions.
You got 2 more.
Yeah, I don't need them though. I have 350 total Pikmin. Now those might walk by the bad boys. I hope they're smarter than that, but they're dumb. They're dumb boys. Yeah, he's gonna try and walk. Hey bud, you wanna like look at me? Hey, look at me. I'm a good target for your flames. Shoot flames at me. Yeah, don't shoot flames at them. Shoot at me. Come here, buddy. Hey, buddy. Give me. Hey, I'm cooler than them. Yeah, you missed. Alright, great. So that worked out good. Now I'm gonna get these guys. He's safe from there on. There's no enemies past that point. Now we want to finish this bridge. See you, dude. Yeah, 6 o'clock, right. I'll meet you there. Alright, now we need to get some bum rocks. There's a lot of bomb rocks in here. You just kind of have to wait on them. And be patient. There are a few good places here to use bomb rocks. This being one of them, so we're gonna break this wall. And since this is a black gate, I already know it's going to take a long time to break. So I just threw a bunch. Let's throw 2. Okay. And so we've done that. And now we want to... I think that's the only gate that we need the bomb rocks for. I mean, we don't need the bomb rocks for that one. Or, well, we do. It's not necessary, but it makes things much easier. We have some bomb rocks still. And so there are a few options for what we could go do right now. But I think we're going to go fight a boss. Because fighting bosses is fun. So while they're, oh boy, let's stay away from that situation. And that situation. And get up here and break this wall. 1, 2. Sometimes they're finicky. We may need another bomb rock back. You just died. You failure. No. Okay, so that's broken now, and it took all of our bombs, so we'll just break this with these guys and wait for it. So with this boss, it's the best thing you can do is have small numbers. Don't bring a bunch of Pikmin to this fight. And you'll see why. This fight is all about managing. And so we're only going to bring our yellows, but we're having trouble getting them separated out. So there we go. We're only going to bring yellows to this fight. Because here we go. This is Beady Longlegs, and he's already killed a Pikmin. The trick is to stay in the middle. Don't get near his feet. And what you want to do is just toss at his center, I guess head kind of thing, and whistle before he shakes them off. But just avoid his feet at all costs. And you bring yellows because they get thrown higher, and you bring not very many because the more you bring, the more likely you're going to be under a foot when it comes down. Because you can't control that many and keep them in the middle like you want them to be. And see, there went one because he was just not in my party. And he gets more erratic as you wither him down. So now he's going to be a little bit more stip-stompy. We lost another one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're almost there. I think we can actually fight the other boss here too today. There we go. Awesome. So there's our next treasure. Come on, you trippy boy. Okay, so what we want to do here is get all of our reds because of the fire geysers. And then we just want to... We're going to try to put all of them on there if it'll let us... Guard satellite. Okay, it will let us put all our reds on there, so that's ideal. Next, we need to clear this path. by killing sheer grubs. Not because they're in the way here, but because we don't want to risk, because sometimes they decide to take really weird lines, really weird paths to get home. Come on. Okay, so those are all cleared out. And then there is a group right there that we ran into last time. So we lost a few there, unfortunately. And we may not actually fight that boss. On this specific day. But we can clear out these enemies here. Oh no, oh no. I didn't time that right. Yellows are not the best to fight Wallywogs with. Whoa! What did you do that for? Ah. Get on him. Get out. Get out. Get on him. Get out. Get on him. Go. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Whoa. There's more. And we do need reds here. I didn't realize that we needed reds. Well, then we can get started on the 3-element puzzle. So that's what we'll do. We can at least break the wall. We're gonna get our reds back so that hopefully the wall will come down today. Because they do the most damage anyway. I'm not gonna worry about grabbing extras. I didn't know those were there. Get him, get him, get him. That one down. Okay, we did that. That was okay. We lost one in that altercation. Hey, Mr. Main. You can't fight a full group. Yeah, you can. Never mind. Thought you'd be okay, but you were, in fact, not okay. Get him. Okay, that worked. That worked. Alright, so now let's whistle off those guys. And break this wall. And now we wait. This will be our last action of the day. Hopefully they'll get it through. Then the first thing we'll do is fight that boss. They're not going to get done. And then we'll come back over here and try to finish this puzzle. Alright. I didn't have to do that, but I didn't want someone to, like, be stupid and try to run over and grab the Wollywog, or not the Wollywog, the Blowhog. I know I haven't explained it yet, but red Pikmin are immune to fire. That's their immunity, as blue Pikmin are immune to water. Yellow Pikmin are currently not immune to anything that we know of yet. but they carry the bomb rocks and they get thrown higher. So in 6 days, we have recovered almost half of the parts, which is a pretty good track record, I would say. We got 3 parts that day. We opened a new area called the Distant Spring, but we're gonna save the Distant Spring. We're gonna go ahead and finish the Forest Navel right now, or get close to it. We may not finish it today on this game day, right? It may take 2 game days, but we will try. I will say that we will try. All we need are reds. We're going to take 40 reds, and we're going to go fight that boss. And once we kill that boss, we have defeated all of the bosses in this area. And there will be 3 treasures. One is the triple element puzzle that I talked about just a second ago. Do these guys stay gone? Wonderful. I was worried that they wouldn't, and I would have to kill them again. But they do stay gone. Did these stay gone? Yes. And then the Wollywog is gone. Did we kill these? Yes, we did. Even better. So all we have is the boss. Alright. So what you do is you swarm him, you get on him, you throw, you whistle. We could have probably one-rounded him there, but I chickened out. Because he shoots this poison gas right here. And if any of our Pikmin get touched by that, they become Puffmen, I think they're called officially. We lost some Pikmin to this enemy. This enemy is well known for causing clipping issues. So we're just gonna leave his corpse alone and not risk losing more Pikmin to him. But we're gonna run ahead of this because it is safe. Oh, look at that. One of our Pikmin that died yesterday was a flower and left a seed and grew a new yellow Pikmin for free. It's a cool little trick, or a cool little Easter egg almost. So we need 3 more reds to even our numbers. Let's grab... I think we need at least 15 yellows. We do have to deal with water, but not as much as we did before. Let's take 20 yellows, just to be safe, and grab some more blues. Okay, so while that part's running back, we're going to go ahead and start breaking that gate down. Actually, we're going to go ahead and fight these guys with the wrong color Pikmin. It would be free if we had all reds. That's okay. Sometimes you fight things with the wrong color, you just have to be good at the game. Alright, blow some fire. Okay, he's gonna throw in the water. Ah, bad timing. Terrible timing. Get back over here. Why do they die so fast? Why do they die so fast? Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Get out of the fire. Get out of the water. Get out of the fire. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Can I see, like, stats about my party? I have 3 reds, which is how I'm supposed... I need 2 blues, 7 yellows to re-round out my party when I go pick up the reds now that they've gotten back. So we're gonna save this easy. There's an easy treasure close to spawn. We're saving it for last because we can snag it close to the end of the day. This puzzle here takes most of the day. The one that we're about to do. I did not grab refills like I was supposed to. Ah, they're done. No. Okay, we need 2 blues, 7 yellows. Go. Well, at least I can say that they are done. Okay, here's what we want. We've got to sneak past these fire geysers with the C-stick. Okay, and then everyone that isn't blue needs to be on this bridge. All the blues need to go with me. Past some more fire. To get this item. And so what we get to do is babysit the blues to make sure they don't get burned. I got burned and that messed it up. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Okay. Good. Now. This made it here. We just need to get it a little bit further. We don't need to, but we might as well. So that's part of the triple color puzzle. And so next is at the other end of this bridge. We've got to do this. We want to split our party. The blues need to do this. Geyser. And now the blues are done. The blues have completed their task. We're just going to leave them on the bridge. Yellows. We need you guys to be up here. Don't fall. And then we ride up. We grab our yellows and then we toss them at this treasure. And it only takes 15. I'll grab 20 just in case because I always doubt whether it's 15 or 20 actually. Okay, now is when we need to get rid of our everyone else. We lost a Pikmin somewhere. That's great. Get in that corner. guys get in that corner too. So these are going to be all reds because there's fire. And so if we just put reds on them, then we're all good. So now we've got that in the computer. And with the rest of us, we need to just sneak on by again. And run up here. And now that we've done that and we have the way completely clear of all obstacles, we can go and get the blue section. There's one more treasure that is accessible by the blue Pikmin, which we're gonna run and grab right now. We should have enough here. 38 should be plenty. Jump down here. There are also bomb rocks down here if you want to get early bomb rocks. Yeah, so then this goes up, and it's pretty free. I mean, you walk around here, there's this, and there's just a ramp that takes you up top. And so all three of these are the last three treasures in the area, and we have completed the Forest Navel as soon as they make it back. Yeah, I figured they might go the long way up the bridges. And so the jet might actually beat them back. But now we get to wait. So Pikmin. Multi-tasking. That's what it is. Trying to find ways to do more than one thing at a time. So we got the #1 Ionium jet. 14 out of 30 parts. One of these will get us to halfway. And now that we're here, I guess we can fully load these. So they'll go a little faster. Alright, here comes the Libra. Or is this one the Sagittarius? There's two of these. This one's the Libra. There's a Sagittarius in another area. And they're both gifts from his children. Olimar's children. They're named after his children. He has a child named Libra and a child named Sagittarius. Okay. So, according to the map, we have everything complete, except we lost a blue Pikmin. So we get to go on a rescue mission because we don't just leave people behind. We just don't do that. We have plenty of time in the day left to save this one guy's life. And then I'll play one more day, and I think we will call it quits. And there he is. He was just chilling. Rescue this one little guy, because he wasn't where he was supposed to be. Okay. put him in there. It didn't register. Yeah. So we've completed the Forest Naval, and now, I know this is crazy, but we're gonna go ahead and complete the Forest of Hope as well. And then that will be the last day of this stream, and hopefully next time we'll beat Pikmin 1. Very short game, very solid game. And it helps that I've played it so many times. I kind of have the where everything is and how to get it quick memorized. Okay, so we've completed Forest Naval, Impact Site. Let's go ahead and finish up the Forest of Hope. We have 3 treasures to get. 2 of them require blues. 1 of them is almost home. So we're gonna need a lot of blues today. Actually, if I'm not wrong, let me look at something real quick before we pull Pikmin out. We can do the entire day with just blues, which is what we're gonna do. I'm going to take 40 blues. Actually, let's do half and half. I think half and half will be fine. Oh no, oh no, oh no, come here. He woke up the beast. Come on. You can outrun him. Outrun him, outrun him, outrun him. Okay. Now we just need him to go back to sleep. Yeah, just lay down, bud. Just lay down. Good night. Forever. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Okay. Come on. People doing stuff. So we've got to break this down for our captains to get up there. There is a boss that way. So while that's breaking, we're going to get started on the other half of the map. There's some things we need to get done over here. So let's get our other 50 blues out. They've already gotten the other wall, or the first wall down, which is impressive. We lost a Pikmin there. We're gonna put some of our boys there. We're gonna put the rest on this bridge, and you see that ship part up there is the one we're after. And so these guys are gonna build bridges all day while we go fight the boss, hopefully, soon. And then we'll grab this ship part that we started carrying at the very end of the day, most likely. So we've got a packed day. So I don't want to waste any time. Come on, bud. I'm holding A right now so that we're carrying him around because he'll go faster that way. But I've got to release it so that we can whistle. If you time it just right, you whistle and You throw and then you re-whistle him immediately. So there's our boss fight. They should take a while. We could have gotten yellows and got bomb rocks. But our easy access bomb rocks are behind enemies right now. I think this will get done first. So I'm gonna wait here at this bridge and wait on them and then throw them onto the other bridge to make it go faster, and then we'll go fight the boss. Yep, there they go. So that'll make that bridge go a little bit faster. And then we're gonna fight up here. Surely they will have broken this wall down. Well, the only other one, we probably could have stayed back and finished up the Libra, or the Sagittarius. But we'll go ahead and kill this guy, because he's only got one thing left. Okay, so they finished that bridge. And as soon as this gets done, we're gonna kill this boss. Not a very hard boss, but definitely a fun boss, and I wish that it returned. It does not come back in other Pikmin games, which is very sad. I like this boss. You have to get up in his face and throw a Pikmin in his little air hole so he can't suck in enough air to shoot his cannon, and then he exposes his back. And you have to just quick throw as many Pikmin as you can on his back, whistle, and rinse repeat. Get as many on there as you can, and he's done. Just like that. You actually don't have to kill this boss, because the canopy, the radiation canopy, is right there. Okay, so they will carry that back, and me and this other 20 get off the grass. No grass. Yeah, we have plenty of time in this day to finish up. And this will be it for the stream today. So, after this in-game day, nice. Throw some boys on that, and then we will throw some boys on the Geiger counter, and that's all the treasures here too. So we've made amazing progress in this game today. We're pretty much halfway done, and I mean, we're actually technically a little over halfway done, but I think that the final boss of this game is worth about 5 treasures, because it just takes so long to do. So we probably won't. Well, we will definitely finish it next stream, but it may be a longer stream than this one, even though we have less parts to get. So while we're chilling, we might as well pluck the nectar that's in base and flower some blues. No! The other one didn't give us any. That's so mean. Why would it do that to us? There's some more nectar spots. Like there's some nectar. Ah, you. Get out of the way. Don't drink it. No. Oh, there's another one. Don't drink it. Don't drink it. Don't drink it. No. You guys suck. Wait, we're missing a guy. Really? We're going on another rescue mission. We finished with plenty of time. It was like half a day. We can actually go this way because he's blue. He can go through the water. Those little guys aren't. They're enemies, but they're harmless. They can't hurt Pikmin. Like female cheergrubs. Okay. Let's put our blues up, and then we will call it a day. In they go. And then we're just gonna go ahead to sunset. And there we go. All we have left is the distant spring. "11 parts remaining, so we're definitely over halfway. Alright, yeah, we have 19 ship parts. And things are looking great. And next time we will dive into the distant spring. All right. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.